Hello and welcome to SG Speechless. Today's video is the Leatherface skin combos. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be updated combos for Leatherface, and this skin came back in the item shop today and can be found under the Spooky Offers tab and will cost you 1,500 V-Bucks separately, or can be bought for the Leatherface Bundle for 2,500 V-Bucks. If you ever would like to use my credit code for any cosmetics in the item shop, for example the Leatherface skin, my credit code is SPEECH or Speech. If you do decide to use it, feel free to let me know, so thank you personally. All combos will be shown off in-game at the end of the video. Make sure to keep a timestamp in the description and comments down below as well. If you ever do have any other video suggestions, always feel free to let me know. In any videos, long form or short form, I always try my best to get back to you as soon as I can. The Leatherface skin is part of the Leatherface Set, introduced in Chapter 5 Season 4 and was released in last year's Fortnite Battle 2024. First combo's backbling is Gaming Legend Series Mimir, part of the Oathbreaker set, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 5. But if you don't have this head-themed backbling, you can also use Bare Brained. Walker's head case would work nicely as well, because this is Kratos' backbling. Pickaxe just had to be Chainsaw Hand, part of the Nobi Cabin Nightmare set, introduced in Chapter 3 Season 4 and is Ash Williams' pickaxe. He updated this pickaxe recently, so basically every skin can now use this pickaxe instead of it just being tied to Ash Williams, which is pretty cool. The glider I'm currently using with the Leatherface skin, and I'm using it for all 10 combos in this video, the Great Scarecrow, part of the Night of the Patch set, introduced in Chapter 5 Season 4. I'm pretty sure was a free reward in Fortnite Battle 2024 for doing the challenges. If you don't have this one or don't want to use it, you can use the Crop Duster, Field Wraith, Mash, Chain Surfer, Bullet Rider. Anything like that would work nicely. Contrail is Cursed Tombfaller, part of the Shadow Heroine set, introduced in Chapter 6 Season 3's Back Pass. I really like it for the actual colour scheme, and it's pretty cool as well. Works nicely with the Halloween theme. Don't want to use this one, you could also use Chain Palms as well, but basically like swords would go nicely with this skin. Let's move on to the first web wrap now, is Flow Bones, part of the Skull Squad set, introduced in Chapter 6 Season 1's Battle Pass, more specifically a Season 1 OG Pass. Works nicely for the white Halloween and the bone design as well. Combo number 2 for Leatherface now. Backbling is Stabber Lantern, part of the Shape set, introduced in Chapter 4 Season 4 and is Michael Myers' backbling. Works nicely for the Halloween theme. Pickaxe is Mum's Knife, Game Legend Series pickaxe, part of the Isaac Unbound set, introduced in Chapter 6 Season 4. Works nicely for the knife theme. Obviously you could use the pickaxe that goes with this backbling, which is a slasher. If you don't have the Mum's Knife or don't want to use a slasher, you could use Stun Knife. Anything like knife themed would work nicely, even the combat knife. The second web wrap now is this one right here, a Halloween themed one. Pumpkin Season, part of the Toil and Trouble set, introduced in Chapter 5 Season 4 and could be bought in the art shop. Works nicely for the Halloween theme. Also the pumpkin design goes nicely with the Stabber Lantern backbling. Combo number 3 now for the skin. Backbling is Boomstick, part of the Nobi Cabin Nightmare set, introduced in Chapter 3 Season 4 and is Ash Williams' backbling. Works nicely for the theme and the colour scheme as well. Ash Williams should hopefully be returning this Fortnite Mares. I know quite a lot of people want to pick up the Ash Williams skin. Pickaxe is Simple Sledge, part of the John Wick set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 9. Works nicely with the theme and the skin. Also backbling as well, just works perfectly with Leatherface. You can also use Laser Beams one, which is the old mate Sludgy, based like the smaller Sledgehammer, would work nicely as well. Ref wrap for this combo now is Tendrils, part of the Strange Things set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 9. That works nicely for the colour scheme, also for the Halloween theme as well. Combo number 4 for Leatherface now. Backbling is Bare Brained, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 1. Works nice once again for the head themed backbling. Once again, you can use Mimir, or you could also use Walker's head case, which is Negan's backbling for the Walking Dead if you want to use that one. Pickaxe is Shady Double Saw, Icon Series pickaxe, part of the M&M set, introduced in Fortnite OG. Works perfectly for the saw design, basically similar to a chainsaw, like a double-ended chainsaw. Let's move on to the ref wrap now for this combo, which is Spiraling Out, part of the Peerless Puppet set, introduced in Chapter 5 Season 4. Works nicely for the saw design, also works nicely for the Halloween theme as well. This is the Saw ref wrap, or Billy the Puppet's ref wrap from Saw. Let's move on to combo number 5 now. Speaking about, obviously, Billy the Puppet, the backbling is Trap Television, part of the Peerless Puppet set, introduced in Chapter 5 Season 4. Works nicely for the Halloween theme. Pickaxe is Slasher, part of the Shape set, introduced in Chapter 4, Season 4, and is Michael Myers' pickaxe. Works nicely once again for the Halloween theme. The weapon wrap for this combo now is Chewie, Star Wars series weapon wrap of the original trilogy set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 2, using it for the brown design. You can use any of a brown themed weapon wrap. You could also use the Windu, even the Wookiee Rebel, or the Rogue Archaeology would work nicely if you have that one. Let's move on to combo number 6 now. Backbling is Game of Legends series training bag, part of the Street Fighter set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 5. Could be used as like a body bag. Pickaxe is Chain Sword, Icon series pickaxe, part of the M&M set, introduced in Fortnite Remix. Once again, using it for the chainsaw design. Obviously, this one's a bit bigger than the Shady Double Saw. Weapon wrap for this combo now is this one right here. Boney, part of the Skull Squad set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 4. Works nice for the black, the white, and also the bone design. Also the Halloween design. Also, let's move on to the next combo now. Combo 7. Backbling is Sheriff's Duffel, part of the Survivor in Arms set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 8. Works perfectly with the theme of the skin, also the colour scheme as well. You can also change this up. The Assassin's Pack, Detective's Duffel, even Chloe's Pack would work nicely as well. Pickaxe is the old mate Sledgy, Icon series pickaxe, part of the Laser Beam set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 5. Has the default style, like the smaller one. You can actually make it full size. I didn't know you could do that. You could use this full size if you prefer, but I thought I'd use it as a default, the smaller one, but both would work nicely. Basically, a small sledgehammer, or obviously you can now put it to full size, which is pretty cool. Ref wrap for this combo now is Star Wars series Wookiee Rebel, part of the Cuddly Kurzak set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season MS1. Basically a mini Star Wars season. Works nice for the brown and a bit of white as well. Combo number 8 now. This combo's Chapter 6 items are new. The Backbling, Pickaxe, and weapon wrap wise anyway. Backbling is Isaac, Game of Legends series Backbling, part of the Isaac Unbound set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 4. I'm basically using it as a crying victim. Obviously in the Texas Chainsaw movies, obviously there's different victims. Obviously Leatherface goes after, obviously basically crying. That's basically why I'm using it, and works nicely as well for the Chapter 6 theme. Also, Pickaxe is Hunter, Stake, and Hammer, part of the Monstrous Wild set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 4, and more specifically the Season 6 OG Pass, and is the Calamity Skins, the redesigned Calamity Skins pickaxe. I'm using the standard style. You can also use a midnight one if you'd like to as well. Also, it's a hammer which works perfectly with Leatherface. As you see here, works pretty cleanly. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now for this combo, which is Jacob's Game Legend series weapon wrap, part of the Mayhem set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 3. Menus of the brown design, and is a Borderlands weapon wrap. Let's move on to combo number 9 now. Backbling pickaxe are both like saw themed or chainsaw themed. Yeah, I guess it's a saw technically. Boss Pack, part of the IO Inquest set, introduced in Chapter 3, Season 2's Backpass, sticking with the standard colour, as I did mention for the saw. Pickaxe is the Spiralized Slicer, part of the Peerless Puppet set, introduced in Chapter 5, Season 4, and is Billy the Puppet's pickaxe from Saw. Works nicely for the Saw theme, like the chainsaw, just like the Saw theme in general. Goes nicely with Leatherface. Weapon wrap for this combo now is black and grey themed Star Wars series 4 Mandalore, part of the Champions of Mandalore set, introduced in Chapter 6 Season MS1. Basically a mini Star Wars season. Let's move on to the final combo for Leatherface now. Backbling is Backstitch, part of the Runaway Raider set, introduced in Chapter 2, Season 2, using it for the sewing needle, basically to actually sew up the mask, and works nice for the black also. Pickaxe is Steve's Bat, part of the Strange Things set, introduced in Fortnite OG. You can also use a hard hitter, excuse me, the hard hitter, or even the Negan's pickaxe. Lucille would work nicely as well. And the final weapon wrap is Negan's weapon wrap, which is Crack, part of the Survivor in Arms set, introduced in Chapter 6, Season 2. Works nice for the black and also the baseball bat theme as well. That is all the updated skin combos done for Leatherface. If you ever do have any other video suggestions, also feel free to leave them in any of my videos, long form or short form. Always try my best to get back to you as soon as I can. But anyways, that's pretty decent.